guys. Sea turtles. They're literally just everywhere. Look at them, they're coming in. What's going on, guys? Mike Dean here with First Step Travelers. Okay, so something you might be interested in doing, well, I guess seeing, in Costa Rica, if you're kind of in the Guanacaste area, Guanacaste region, is the Ostional Wildlife Refuge. And if you watch the intro, you probably already know why. We're talking hundreds to thousands of sea turtles coming ashore to lay their eggs. These mamas work hard. So the event I'm talking about is called the arrivals, or the arribadas in Spanish. Thousands of sea turtles gather near the shore and eventually come ashore to lay their eggs. The olive ridley sea turtle, to be more exact. And if you're here in the rainy season, August to December, this is when the best chance to see this event is. But before we even talk about that whole event, let's talk about how we got there. Now, I already had a car rented and I was in Tamarindo. Someone had told me about this. So I decided to take the 2-hour drive from Tamarindo south to a small town called Nosara. From there, we stayed at a really nice hostel called the Nosara Beach Hostel. This is a really good hostel. Public bathrooms. This is our room. Big fan up top, really nice. Comfortable beds. Lockers. Nice open window. The bathrooms are clean. It was 18 bucks a night. It's just a really comfortable hostel. Living area, good Wi-Fi. Those couches are super comfortable. Kitchen. And the beach is literally right over there. You can hear it. The only thing is the city doesn't have paved roads, so it's a really bumpy ride down here. But I would give this hostel 9 out of 10. Isn't that right, Teresa? 9 out of 10? 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Oh yeah.
9 out of 10. Other than the roads, really rough. Oh, also you can buy houses over there. 90K. They're beautiful, and you're right on the beach. Beach is beautiful, isn't that right, Teresa? And from this hostel, it's about a 20-minute drive up to the Ostional Wildlife Refuge. Now, once you get there, it's going to be about $15 for a ticket. You'll get a wristband so that they know you paid, and you'll go with a small group of people to go out to the beach and witness the event. Now, the best times to do this is between 5 p.m. and 5 a.m. This is when the sea turtles are coming ashore. If you do manage to go at night, the only real way to see them is the guides will have these red flashlights that don't disturb the turtles. But I would highly recommend going at about the 5 o'clock set window, because you're gonna be there during the sunset and it is just spectacular. You're facing west, so you're gonna see the entire sunset as these sea turtles are coming ashore. That is the sunset. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Now, like I said before, you're gonna see hundreds, maybe even thousands of turtles coming ashore all at the same time. It literally blew my mind. When they told me you could see some sea turtles, I was like, oh, okay, we'll go see a few sea turtles lay some eggs. Then we got there. Look at all these guys, man. It is crazy how many turtles were coming ashore. I was blown away. Now, like I said, this happens just at certain times of the month. So I definitely would call the Ostional Wildlife Refuge and see when they say it's best to come do this. We just kind of got lucky and got there at the perfect time, because we had literally heard about it that morning and we drove down. But if you do manage to get there and see this, I mean, the first thing you'll notice is these guys don't move too fast on land. These are sea turtles, so of course they're having trouble getting across the hot sand to lay their eggs. You'll see them kind of just pull themselves along, take a break, pull themselves a little further, take a break, until they find the spot they want to lay their eggs. Absolutely unreal. And once they do that, they'll dig it up and you can actually see them laying their eggs. She just laid an egg. Oh, look at that. Teresa, she's laying her eggs. And when you look around the beach too, you'll also notice it's littered with old sea turtle eggs everywhere. So this is like a very consistent thing. You know, and to be honest with you guys, I actually kind of felt weird being here when this was going on, because I felt like we were kind of disturbing nature.
I feel like this is bad. Like there shouldn't be people out here. We were just talking about that, but it seems like everybody's doing a pretty good job of not messing with them. God dang, look at all of them. It's crazy.
But the guide said that as long as you don't do a few things, everything is okay. The turtles don't mind. One, you don't want to wear really bright colors because in the ocean, you know, the turtles tend to avoid very brightly colored things. So if they see something on the land that's brightly colored, they might fear it's a predator or something like that and turn back. So don't wear anything bright. Try to wear black or dark colors. Second, don't use any flash photography. Same thing goes for that. That's why at night they use the red lights that aren't disturbing the turtles. Flash photography, scare the turtles off. You don't want to do that. And also don't touch the turtles. Clearly, they don't want to be bothered, so don't try to pick them up or sit on one and take a selfie. You know what I mean? Just don't be an asshole, basically. And last thing, if you see baby sea turtles hatching, which usually takes place in the early morning, we didn't see any hatch when we were there. But don't pick them up and take them to the ocean. The reason for that is because their lungs need to develop as they're crawling along the sand before they hit the ocean. So you don't want to really remove that element of their birth because you're robbing them of a better chance of survival. You can protect them from predators, however. When you get there, you're gonna see vultures, hawks, dogs, everything. They're just waiting on sea turtles, so, or just the eggs themselves. If you want to yell at some hawks or something like that to keep them away from the turtles, feel free to do that. That's actually encouraged by the guides.
These guys are hanging out back here, looking for eggs. They're gonna try to dig those eggs up. This one's headed back to the sea. She is about to lay her eggs.
But other than that, I wasn't told that you should really do anything else. So you actually might see some of the locals digging up the eggs. The reason they do this is because, one, it's part of the local economy. This is actually allowed by the government, so there's really nothing you can do about that. Two, the reason it's allowed is because so many turtles nest on these beaches that what ends up happening is after the first few days of laying the eggs, other sea turtles will come in and actually dig up the other turtles' eggs and destroy them as they lay their eggs. So the government actually allowed the locals only to harvest some of the eggs. It's just part of what goes on here. So if you see that, you know, don't freak out or anything like that, but that's actually allowed. So the eggs actually hatch about 45 to 55 days after they're put into the ground. And depending on the temperature of the ground, it actually determines the sex of the turtle, which is an interesting fact that can affect it. But like I said, if you do see them hatch, you know, enjoy the sight, protect them if you want, but don't pick them up. And basically, all I would really say is, I would absolutely do this. 15 bucks to do it again. Like, man, it was cool. Definitely get there at sunset. That was amazing. Like, you really won't see anything like that. And it doesn't take too long. You come out for 30 to an hour and you see something you ain't never seen before. Like, you can get so close to these things. Like, that was really cool. I highly recommend doing this if you get the chance. I did see that there was like actual tours you can set up from like hotels and stuff, and they were like $50 to $100. If you just go there, if you have a car and just go there, it's 15 bucks. So I recommend doing that other than going through the tours. I don't see how a $100 tour could enhance this experience in any way, so completely up to you. But yo, if you like this video, man, thank you, first of all. I really appreciate that. Second, please hit that like button. Third, YouTube stuff, subscribe. You know what? If you do, I love you. If you don't, I still love you. Be safe. Still a pandemic going on. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm still here in Costa Rica though, so hey. And I'm gonna have some more videos on Costa Rica coming out pretty soon, so like, subscribe, share. See you later.
Well, I'm a sea turtle. There's another one down there. Here they come. Here they come to lay their eggs. There's another one. Oh my God, look at this. Guys, this is awesome. There's one right there. There's another one right there. Right there. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at that one. Oh, they're all coming out of the ocean. Look at this. Crazy.